If they were just a little bigger and we were just a little smaller, I'm sure the food chain would look a lot different. Alright, I'm going to give this to you straight up. The best way to get followers and to keep them is by posting content. Okay, just keep posting content. Content. And I'll tell you something else. You don't want to be too engaging with people. Okay, because you're not going to please everybody. You're going to have an opinion that's going to tick somebody off, and they're going to blow you off, and they're not going to follow you anymore or click on your stuff or watch your stuff. You got to kind of walk the line. You know what I'm saying? Now, I have, 10,000 followers on Pinterest. Now, what I did a little while ago, I guess a month or so ago, was I posted a whole bunch of gaming videos for a buddy, and I lost a ton of followers. Okay, because that's not what folks on my Pinterest page were used to. They were used to, that's basically where I advertise my my store stuff and products like that, which comes to my next point, and that's consistency. Okay, if people expect a certain thing and you give them something else, expectations are premeditated resentments. They're going to say, oh, well, this isn't what I expected, so I'm not going to follow you anymore. Give people what they expect. Don't be too engaging with the people. Okay, you make comments. Don't get too deep. Just, hey, great job. Love what you did. Fantastic work. And move on. You know what I'm saying? That's especially true for sites like Twitter and sites like Pinterest. Both sites have completely different personalities, but you have to understand who your audience is on both sites. On Pinterest, there's a bunch of women sharing recipes, looking at clothing, products, and things like that. And there are other stuff on the site too, but you really have to kind of know what your audience is, because each social media website does have its own personality. And if you don't understand that website's personality, you're not going to get a lot of followers on that website. Okay, so you have to kind of keep that in mind as well. So I'll post a video on Pinterest every now and then, but I don't do it much because that's not what the followers expect. What my followers over here on Twitter expect is me to rant and rave and complain, usually about political issues and how liberals have been acting crazy lately. So I've been picking on them a lot, but conservatives are just as corrupt, and I do enjoy making fun of them as well. And people like that kind of banter, and you can get away with that a little bit better on Twitter than you can at a lot of other sites. But you still have to be careful. Okay. What am I on? 6,700 followers on Twitter. I basically ignore my followers. I try not to step on their toes. I just kind of do what I do, and because the more you're in somebody's face and they realize that you exist, the more they realize they could make a decision on you. Okay. They could say, okay, well, I've just decided to block you now, or I've just decided never to follow you again, something like that. You have to kind of tread lightly on certain sites. You know what I'm saying? I'm just picking on Twitter and Pinterest right now, but you have to have a game plan. You have to go into your social media sites kind of knowing what you want out of the site. Ultimately, my Twitter I use to kind of advertise my YouTube videos. The Pinterest I use to kind of advertise my stores, because those two jobs kind of go with the website's personality, which you have to understand. Okay, I would recommend anybody that has an online store get a Pinterest account and just start filling it up. If you don't have an online store, you don't have things like that, Pinterest might be useless for you. And the same thing with Twitter. If you have videos and things you want to share as long as it's tagged properly, you know, somebody will find it. I mean, if I really bothered to advertise my videos the way that I should, I'd get a lot more views, but I also have other things going on too. So I got the stores I got to worry about, and, you know, I got all kinds of other things going on. So, you know, do what you can. Anyway. So anyway, I hope you found that little rant helpful. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think.